大家好，几天前奶奶请我给你们讲我去中国的故事，所以我现在会告诉你们。我本科的专业是中文，人常常问我为什么要学中文。其实我不记得决定学什么专业的时候，我非常爱学语言，但是我不太知道哪个语言最有用。我有几个选择，有英文，但我已经会说法语，不太喜欢；德语没用啊，阿拉伯语或者汉语，我以为汉语最有用，所以选择。我非常喜欢学中文，跟荷兰语都不一样，真有意思。4年后我毕业了，金融危机中毕业了，找不到工作。半年后我决定我去中国，先去实习，然后上大学，所以我去了北京，那里在美术馆工作。那些天真非常好玩，交了很多朋友，我真爱北京，应有尽有，生活好好的。Okay, now I switch over to English because it's gonna get a little complicated. In September of 2012, I moved from Beijing to Xiamen to study Chinese philosophy. Xiamen is a very beautiful place. It has really nice nature and the campus was gorgeous. There were very beautiful historical places and beaches. It has a really nice tropical climate and I felt completely out of place. It was definitely not all bad. I made some really good friends and did some fun stuff, but I just never felt like I was even a little at home. I lived on campus, but there was no cooking on campus, and I really needed to cook for myself. I have some digestive problems, and Chinese food does not sit well with me. So I had a little makeshift kitchen, but it was a hassle just to get food every day. I was stressed out. The building I was living in didn't feel safe, and outside it was just gawked at the whole time. In all of this stress, I got sick. I had a flare-up of my ulcerative colitis, and I couldn't control it with my medication. The situation got out of hand, and I suddenly had to go home. I'd go into details, but it's kind of a long story. After I got home, there was still no jobs in Chinese or anything, and eventually I just came to the conclusion that I had to move on. So I did a master's degree, and I haven't really used my Chinese since. This video is definitely the most Chinese I've used in 3 years. I made several attempts to practice, but it just doesn't take when you don't have a use for it. Letting it go is a really good choice for me. A lot of people tell me that's a shame, but I don't really think so. Keeping it up would cost a lot of time and I might never need it again. So that was the story of why I lived in China and why I don't anymore, in a nutshell. I hope this was interesting. And to be honest, my Chinese is so rusty that I can't even kind of tell if that part I did was okay. See you tomorrow. I might never need it again, and keeping it up costs a lot of time. I might never need it again, and keeping it up. Why is this harder than the Chinese part?